Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy here for Whimsy Stamps. Thanks for joining me today. I have actually a very quick little card. It's a slim line, as you can see. My base is cut to 8 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I'm starting out by using one of these beautiful pattern papers from the Gulliver's Garden pattern paper pack. Now, as I'm flipping through them, I had already started the project, but as I'm flipping through them, because they're all so beautiful, I thought that I found the one that I was using, but that one, the blue background and the white daisies, that's the one we'll be using today. But they're all gorgeous. I mean, I just had to do a flip through for y'all in case you hadn't seen them yet. Absolutely beautiful. Again, Gulliver's Garden slimline, as you can see, pattern paper pack. So I will be using the hexagon pattern die as well as the next nested hexagon die set, and this sweet bee set is called Bee Awesome. Now there are many different bee stamps that you can find at Whimsy, and I think I need to go put some more in my cart. So this card actually came about following a conversation that I had with my son. We were just talking about how the world in general isn't very kind, or not as kind as it used to be. And so we were just talking, and you know the saying, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. And that's where this card, at least the thought process for this card, came from. And then of course, with all the amazing bee themed products at Whimsy, I just had to bring it to life. So I used 3 of the hexagon dies, as you can see, and I ran the cardstock or the pattern paper through my Gemini Junior, and they did shift a little bit, so you could see that they were on there a little wonky. But once everything gets put together, you really don't notice that. You really don't. So I cut out the hexagon patterns and just aligned them up on the back where I wanted them, where I thought they would make a neat background, if you will. And I laid down my double-sided tape so that everything would stick. And now it's time for the double-sided foam tape. And this is creating the shaker well, essentially. You can see that I really pieced that together. I made it much more difficult than it needed to be. But everything is in place, and I'm using the beautiful teeny tiny safety yellow confettis from this Calls for Confetti. Now you can see that I am pulling off all of the release paper. Some of them have already pulled up, some of them have not. But you just want to be really careful. And there's 2 schools of thought, where it's you pull them off before you put your confetti in, and others say you should put your confetti in before. And so I do a little bit of both. Usually I think I pull them up first. And, you know, I don't think there's a right or wrong. I think it depends on your preference. But then I laid down another sheet of acetate. Now, the top sheet that created the well on the front is actually from this Calls for Confetti as well. And this one on the back is just lesser quality. Yeah, just lesser quality. And I like having that see-through on the back, because then you don't have to worry about lining things up perfectly with all the confetti on the loose, if you will. This is contained, and there it is. Now you can still see that the hexagon, especially the one on the right, is a little wonky. But I'm telling you, once we get it all put together, it really doesn't matter. So obviously I did all my die cutting off screen, and I did my stamping and coloring off screen as well. I used my Olo markers, and I am loving them. I'm adding to my collection slowly. Loving, loving, loving. And I kind of meticulously placed down my bees. I didn't want to cover up a lot of the shaker wells, but I just wanted them on there to be, I don't know, they're just adorable. So this, my friends, is my card. Short and sweet. One of the most simple shaker cards I've made in a long time. And I'm telling you, the products from Whimsy paired with the products from this Calls for Confetti, you just can't go wrong. I'm telling you. And in a world where you can be anything, remember, be kind. Be kind. And most of us are, but sometimes we need a reminder. So guys, that is it for me. Again, Nancy the Handy Scandy here for Whimsy Stamps. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that now. We'd love for you to come back and you'll be alerted to all of the new products that are released, as well as all of the new videos and inspirations when they go live. So until next time, guys, join us over on Pinterest and Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you next time. Mwah! I'm out.